again YouTube, Hercules Eros here, and today we've got another session. Today we're going to go through a push session with my boy Markus. So last time out you saw me doing hamstrings and calves with my coach Lenny, but today we'll go through a little bit more of a usual workout with myself, following my own program, set by my coach and training with one of my boys. So it's also going to be another intensive raw workout. So once more, like, subscribe and share this video, and most importantly, enjoy.
Alright my people, so we're going to be starting today's workout with a seated lateral raise. The reason why we're going to be starting with this exercise here is so we can pump a lot of blood into that target muscle, i.e. our shoulders, before we go into our presses. Especially as Markus is recovering from an injury, we decided to keep it pretty much machine based, so we elicit less of our elbows, especially when it goes to any pressing or lateral raise exercise.
Well, we're going to do like 3 working sets. We'll do like a set 15 reps, another set 15 reps, we'll find the one. We'll do like 12 reps, drop set, 12 reps, drop set, 12 reps.
So after our warm-up sets, if you didn't hear that, we are going to be doing 3 working sets. The first 2 sets, box standard, we're going to do 15 reps of a real heavy weight. And on the third and final set, we're going to be doing a double drop set in which we're going to be 12 reps, rest, drop the weight, 12 reps, rest again, drop the weight, another 12 reps. And that's how you're going to work to really maximize shoulder growth.
4, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, up. There we go.
As you can see, that's going to be the benefit of working with a training partner, especially working maximally. We're able to kind of get the last few reps, really force it out, so we just pretty much leave nothing on the table.
So third and final set, we'll be doing a double drop set. So now we're at 110, we're going to attempt 12 reps, drop it down, 70, another 12, drop it down, 230 for another 12. Killer, bend up the shoulders before we do our shoulder presses.
So third and final set, 12 reps, drop it, 12 reps, drop it again, 12 reps. Did I say it again? Basically drop it twice, 12 reps. We're going to keep the whole set here, so you know there's no faking. It is proper, it is raw. We do the work here, and you should do the work too. So drop sets like these are called intensifiers, and that's how you progressively overload. It's not about just going heavier and heavier and heavier. No, we're bodybuilders, we're trying to grow the muscle.
Okay, so here, moderate warm up for ourselves.
Alright, so next up we got our shoulder press. Typically I like to do dumbbell shoulder press, especially in a growing phase, and even when you're cutting down, I prefer doing dumbbells compared to machine. But as I said earlier in the video, Markus was instructed by his physio not to do any dumbbell work, so machines it was, and it was a good one. Started off on a light moderate weight, 2 plates, before we progress over to 3 plates and a 10.
Good. 4, good, come on. Up. 5, good, come on. Up. 6, good, come on. Up. Good.
Now onto our final set, and for the keen eye, you notice it's 2 plates here. We drop set this last one, so start on 3 plates, as many reps as possible, drop down to 2 plates, as many reps as possible, and you should soon see me do just a plate, as many reps as possible. Of course, I'm going to be struggling, and that's because we work out properly, work out hard, work out intensive, and that's what training should be about. It shouldn't be easy, it should be hard, because at the end of the day, you're trying to push your body, push your limits, push your mind, regardless whether it be in the gym, out the gym. If you want to find change, you got to do something different. You got to be uncomfortable, you got to push the limits, push the boundaries, and that's what we're doing. Yes, that's right, another shoulder press movement. You shouldn't be surprised because shoulder press is a meat of bone of any shoulder workout, especially if you're trying to grow them shoulders.
Very intensive, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Minimal rest, literally. Might not be the best performance, however, I like keeping things intensive, keep the session short, sharp bursts. Alright, so that's all the press is done. Now we'll do some more delt work because you can never get enough of delt. So here on the bench, we're going to do chest supported lateral raises. The bench supported allows us to maximally work the delt without swinging pretty much. So a lot of times we use dumbbells, especially when it gets heavier and you fatigue, you're more prone to swinging. So when we hit.
So yes, exercise number 4, we're going to go into side lateral raises. As you can see, we've got the bench supported. As I said earlier, it's going to eliminate not entirely the swing, but most of the swing where you will do it without a bench, especially when it gets heavier. So with that, just keeps a lot more tension in our side delt. And similar to first 2 exercises, the final exercise is going to be a double drop set. So we went on to 12.5. And to be fair, it was fairly easy. So I said, okay, let's go 15 kilos. You drop it to 10 kilos, and then I believe I dropped it to 5 kilos. So delts on fire. And to finish off today's shoulder workout, the most neglected bit of shoulders, rear delts. So I want to go into our rear delt flies. Today I opted for the machine rear delt flies. Usually I work my rear delts twice a week, on shoulder day / push day and on back day, because you can never get enough of rear delts, as I've been neglecting it for years myself. So it's time for me to catch back up. So after years of neglect, I need to work these in isolation. So nothing fancy, nothing special. 12 to 15 reps, bring your elbows all the way back, all the way forward, and really work them.
All right, my people, I do apologize. This was actually meant to be the outro, but we forgot a mic. It was quite loud and noisy upstairs, so we couldn't get a clear voice recording out here. So do apologize. So this is why today's video's mainly been post recording productions in a way. So I'll make sure next time we're here on the YouTube, we've got the mic so you can hear me clearly, hear my training partner clearly, and up the levels. But thank you again for watching. Like, subscribe, please share it out. Until next time, guys, peace.